We are in game. It is live. So, introductions. On the blue side, we have in the top lane, Eisenhax. In the jungle, Melioidosis. In the mid lane, Dr. Bubbles. Playing ADC, Finish Her. And in support, Cage Paladin.
On the red side, playing as the Fiora, it's Lima Police. In the jungle is Darth Akum with Vi. Mid lane, the Yasuo. Deanna Tiriki, something, I don't know, fuck it. Your bot lane, Skittle and Q-Stacks with the Graves and Morgana.
So it looks like red side's posturing up around the Baron side here. Oh, they spotted the Rise.
Oh, they're moving in on this Orianna mid.
Yeah, Graves is doing a good job of guarding his tower down there in the bot lane.
How about that Vi skin?
The Demon Vi. Very nice.
Are your friends?
Looks like we're going to get a solid leash on the bottom side for Hecarim in the jungle. And a quick leash for Vi top side. So the junglers are starting on the opposite sides of the map. And they did go for the double heal on the bot lane for blue side. No exhaust.
No clarity.
Clarity's not in the game anymore.
Clarity's not in the game anymore. So
Astute observation, Justin.
Cage Paladin has been running Clarity these past few LFC nights. And no longer in the game picks up the heal instead of the exhaust still.
With a Fiora and a Yasuo and a Vi and a Graves, exhaust would be an invaluable skill to have. Or summoner.
And then also with the pink ward pickup.
Pink ward down. Well, Rise is taking a lot of free damage top lane.
Really bad trades top already.
And Yasuo's shoving the wave like Yasuo's do. The Orianna's doing a pretty good job of not taking too much damage from the Yasuo though. Well, Rise has managed to heal up. Gets a bit of a better trade back this time.
Yep, stepping into that minion wave there. I'll assist him with that return trade.
That wave clear from Graves is insane early. Orianna's low on mana. Yasuo's gonna go in here. Some good damage down. Or he's gotta land those autos.
Fight bot lane. Zyra takes a good bit of damage there. And this Rise may go down here.
Flash for flash. Does he have anything?
Flash burned. And will she get out alive now? It's going to be one
Trades
for one.
back. CS is even. Kills and deaths are even top lane. Rise does pick up his tier, so he's going to be able to start stacking that right away.
But if he doesn't teleport soon, he's going to lose a lot of that farm.
Yeah.
And it's pushing back onto the Fiora. Fiora's going to come back strong with a pickaxe. And with just tier and a sapphire crystal, Rise isn't going to do any damage.
No,
Not until 6 at least.
Yeah, I think one thing to always take into consideration there, I mean, it's always tempting. I mean, you get them that low and you think you can get the kill, but sometimes just backing off, continuing to farm and letting them back is just as good. You can push that wave into turret, deny them that farm, and he'll be ahead at any rate. But had to trade 1 for 1 there. Overall, not too bad. Picked up the first blood, so Still has an advantage.
Bot lane's farming back and forth. So Orianna's back in here, and she's gonna lose a whole wave from Yasuo pushing into the tower. He's gonna get some tower damage down.
Hecarim and Vi find each other, and Vi is out of mana. She'll have to Q away.
Luckily, she had the mana for it because she has no flash.
Indeed.
Hecarim, though, loses the pressure, though, knowing that she was out of mana. Seeing that her jungle was up, should have at least scouted.
Yeah, he could have gone in there. He would have had to worry about the Yasuo, seeing as how there's not a lot of pressure mid lane. Yasuo's free to roam here. Oh, it's a good binding on the Varus. Exhaust, they're going in. Well, Zyra saves him with the root.
Another pickup on the Rise top lane. A good route by Zyra there, though, to stop that.
Looks like Hecarim's going to sneak into the side bushes bot lane and try and make a gank here. Well, the root onto Morgana. Hecarim's coming in. Here we go, first gank. Heals blown by red team, and they managed to get out. Got one summoner out of them. Looks like Vi's making her way down. She's going to run into Hecarim. Hecarim's going to turn.
Vi back with a vengeance and some mana.
Trade back, everybody's back. And everybody's still alive. Except for the kills top lane. Despite the pressure from Yasuo mid lane, Orianna is actually up 12 CS at this point. And Fiora is just crushing this top lane. Yeah. Oh, she's gonna come in on this Orianna. Orianna. Oh, it doesn't look good. If Fiora picks up another kill, we're gonna see a steamrolling snowball out of the top lane from this Fiora.
Looks like Yasuo will shove that into tower. And Hecarim there to pick it up.
Blue side's bot lane's backing in response to the red side's bot lane backing. It's a pretty even bot lane so far. This is a reoccurring thing from the Cage Paladin on the Zyra. Does not like to buy a Sightstone as support.
Goes for that AP mage build, huh?
Yep. Red team's double teaming the Scuttleclab. Yasuo's roaming top, looking for more blood on this Rise. Rise goes down to the Fiora. It's an easy pickup now. Rise needs to get out of this lane. He just can't be there anymore. Time to make a TP play somewhere.
Yep, indeed.
Making a play on this Rift Herald now. Will they know how to fight him?
Oh, they keep letting them reset.
Yeah, there we go. That Yasuo getting him from behind.
They're all in there now. Now, who are they going to give the buff to?
And it will go to
Morgana.
Morgana.
Ooh, that is unfortunate. So it's 2v1 bot lane. Graves is holding his own. He's got the wave clear with that new Q of his. Yasuo's looking to dive in on the Ori. We got Hecarim's coming up to make a gank mid-lane.
Even with the overkill on the ultimate, man, that Graves
lands on the Yasuo. Yasuo's taking some damage. Got the slow from red buff is there. Are they gonna dive it? Nope. And the Orianna ult whiffed. That is unfortunate. Both the Hecarim and the Orianna are out of mana. Will not be able to continue. We got to dive bot lane.
Up bot lane.
Varus putting in work.
Ultimate is already down on the Graves.
Oh, and
But
Graves
we'll
gets
make
out.
it out.
Can Hecarim pick up the kill on Graves? It's low on mana. Oh, Graves has the dash. He's not willing to tower dive it. So Ryze has decided to stick around, try and farm top lane. I mean, he's diveable right now under tower by this Fiora. And red team is invading blue side's red jungle. Looking for a dive. They might find Zyra here. If Zyra finds them first, they're just going to take some jungle camps. Zyra does manage to get a little bit of damage down on the Yasuo. And red team backs out. They did get the large of the double golems.
This tower going down top lane would actually be good for Ryze. She's smart to actually back off. And if he's going to keep coming top, she'll just keep milking it.
Yep. You don't just farm minions in this game, you can also farm champions if they let you. Red team's making a play at Dragon here. Zyra's able to scare him off, at least for a moment. Holy
oh my
damage.
gosh. That E damage.
Flash from Varus to get away from the Graves.
Still has the ultimate up, but he has kind of...
Now flashes. Let's heal out of Graves.
Oh, here we go. Gank top lane on this.
And the Fiora.
And she will go down to the Hecarim. Good gank.
Nice. They're able to pick up a kill. That should be some gold for the rest of the team as well with the bounty. We got a duel in the river here between Yasuo and Orianna. Good shield by the Orianna. Oh, she's actually getting some damage down. Flashes forward.
Yeah, a little zealous on that flash there, but overall good use of mechanics there to avoid a good amount of that Yasuo damage and just overall good retaliation trade there.
Yeah, I should put the Yasuo in his place there for a moment. But taking those two tower shots, kind of letting Yasuo stay in lane. Orianna does have her ult available. And Yasuo is being smart and backing off. Oh, he's gonna stay. If she... Whoa, taking two tower hits.
From downtown.
Oh, Ryze has finally roamed out of his lane. Nice pickup on the Yasuo. Good play by Ryze to roam down for the assist there. He is going to walk through his own jungle after the wave's been pushed up, though. Action mid lane. Vi ults the Orianna with the challenging smite. Is she going to go for the tower dive?
No mana, but she is still burning.
Or he does manage to get out. We got Hecarim fighting bot lane. He gets caught with a binding. The Graves damage is going to be enough to take the Hecarim down.
Unbelievable. This Graves now getting pretty big along with that Fiora. They're going to need some good team coordination into the mid game. That wombo combo is going to become even more important.
Very important. I've been noticing on the newest patch, a lot of champions are running with the more auto attack based champions instead of casters.
Does seem to be that trend. I've seen a lot of quirky mid.
And Mighty Migster has just mentioned that yeah, Ryze hasn't put his his teleport to use. Could look for a nice TP play bot lane if they're able to set it up. They're gonna go for that Rift Herald again, the red team. Looks like they learned not to take it out of the pit this time. Left Varus. Oh, that leaves Graves solo bot lane. That chunk of burst on the Zyra.
Oh, Just incredible. I gotta hand it to the Varus though. He's actually doing pretty decent to CS despite the damage deficit there. I think Zyra's been taking a good brunt of that Graves damage.
Well, we got Yasuo roaming down from mid. We got some action mid lane.
This might be turnable.
Oh, the Ori ult misses.
But a whip
that
on the Ori.
is unfortunate. Yasuo goes in, he gets the ult on 2, finishes the Ori. Hecarim gonna get... Oh, the ult.
Wow, somehow Ori comes out with the kill there, but the Vial will seal the 1 for 2.
Graves is able to single-handedly blow up that Zyra. Ryze is trying to get some farm, but really he's just trying to hold the tower here. Be pretty nice if Vi can get this wave into the tower. Looks like Hecarim's going to be here to pick up the farm. He's going to take a fair bit of damage from these minions, though. And Vi's keeping him buffed up with that Rift Herald buff. Yeah, Fiora's roaming through the jungle. I wonder if they might be able to pinch her here. No, I think Hecarim's the one feeling the pinch of his jungle being invaded on both sides.
Yeah, I feel like at this point almost that bot lane needs to abandon that tower. They need to start team fighting and hoping for that team comp to at least get them through the mid game. Trying to extend the lane phases here is just basically signing their death certificate.
Yeah, it's a lost cause. Keep laning now. Red team is helping themselves to all of the blue side jungle farm. Yeah, the blue team here has to find some team fights somewhere because that's what their team is built around. Red side's all duelists, looking for these single one-on-one battles. Oh, flash for flash. And the she gets the ult. Fiora manages to proc her ult there and save her life. Flash over the wall rather than going through the doorway.
He's going for style points.
Style points. Zyra ult under tower.
Actually, really good Zyra ult, but 4 on 2.
It's not going to be enough. Zyra does manage to pick up the Yasuo with her passive. Hecarim's trying to get as much farm as he can, but like we've already said, they need to team fight here.
Yeah, definitely. I think, I mean, even that Hecarim into that Ori ball could still spell some disaster for red team, but they've just got to close out this individual lane fighting. And they are calling for the Dragon.
Ryze got a nice big wave pushing top lane, but Fiora with that Ravenous Hydra is just going to eat that wave. Well, blue team's starting to group. They might be looking to contest this next dragon. Orianna with some damage onto the Morgana, and red team is starting the dragon. Blue team's caught out in all sorts of weird places here. This is a good chance to have a nice fight though. Yasuo ult onto the Hecarim. Orianna ult misses again. Blue team picks up 2 kills though.
Red team is running for the hills, and they will probably pick up a dragon here.
Dragon resets.
Very nicely done, despite the few botched ultimates there.
Yeah, they are able to push red team off the objective. It was a nice play by blue side.
And there it is. I mean, it's really, you know, all about team coordination. Even with that, you know, 10K gold deficit, doesn't mean anything with good communication and just correct positioning, especially at this league.
That's exactly it. Red team, all their champions are doing a lot of damage, but they aren't all that tanky. So if blue side's able to use their team coordination, like you stated, and their CC to slow the red team down for even a moment, then they have a chance to drop their damage, as we just saw in that fight. Fiora's on the hunt here. Now red team's grouping up. We got 3 pushing up mid lane.
Warrior Ball still on cooldown.
Rise is trying to back, but they need somebody with wave clear mid lane. Here comes Varus. He'll be able to help.
And that end of the line is a scary thing.
We're gonna farm. Red team's pushing in this mid lane. Looks like blue side bottom wave is gonna push out, and their top wave is also gonna push out. So if they're able to keep red team in the mid lane here, their side lanes will push out for them. Oh, Graves has noticed. He's gone to go bot lane. And Fiora's probably gonna go top lane. Blue team could make a push up the middle here.
Meow, what's your thoughts on Shard over Zeal initially?
Shard over Zeal.
Yeah, I mean, like you've got Kirch's Shard, the 15% attack speed versus the Zeal, and pushing power obviously, but
Oh, yeah.
did I catch you with your pants down?
No, because I was looking, trying to find the item on whoever had it.
Yeah,
Because I was looking at the graves. Because he's had the Warhammer for quite a while.
Yeah, indeed. I think that was actually.
Well, it looks like blue
On
team's
the
getting
box.
caught out here. They can't afford to push up that far without the whole team there. A couple quick easy kills for red side.
Yeah, just, I mean, really a lot of pick potential on red side. I mean, blue, as we've previously stated, is just very team fight oriented, at least in this stage of the game.
Zyra ult's good. Varus ult misses. Almost able to finish off the Morgana.
Almost gets that Morgana, but Graves is pushing bot lane. And really, that's a smart move at this point. 4-man the mid, if somebody push bot, nobody can really 1v1
It's quick
anyone
pick up on the
team.
Zyra mid lane. They're going to be able to take this tower without much issue. Ori's trying to mount a
Ori.
defense, but with the
Yeah, there's
Yasuo wall
better.
up there.
Very bad position. Gotta respect that damage.
Well, might trade back. Well, the Rise picks up
Yasuo
the kill on the
decides-
Yasuo.
Got a little drunk. I think he thought he was going home, but he had exited out the wrong door. Those drunken cowboys.
Drunken cowboys that like to ride.
Yeah, and I definitely get caught in that position too. You know, sometimes you're thinking, yeah, I can definitely defend this tower looking at the 1v2, but sometimes it's just better to let them have it for free. Give them 300
Yeah,
gold in the tower. Or
When you're
walk
looking at
away.
the burst damage out of a Vi and Yasuo, plus a knock up from each champion and Vi ult, there's a lot of time there they can keep you knocked up in the air and just burst you down.
Yeah, and you really got to be thinking about what do you lose when you die as well. I mean, you get the downtime that you're down, the experience, the potential gold that you're missing out on. You know, it all seems like a very good idea at the time, but that's where you see a lot of these bronze games where you've got somebody at level 16 and everybody else is at 10, and everybody's wondering, man, how did he get so many levels? Well, that time in the base loses you a lot more than
A lot more than
Just
a lot of
gold.
people realize, yeah. Well, and Graves did go with the Essence Reaver. A few new item changes. I've mostly seen it on Lucian's.
Yeah, it definitely seems like good Varus pickup rather than the Graves, but that seems to be a trend too.
Red team's starting to group up in the blue team's red side jungle.
I think Cutie Pie was the one to pentakill with an Essence, only an Essence Reaver on the PBE.
That was a
Graves.
fantastic flash. I believe that was Varus. Oh, and Rise is saying, "Come get my ass. It's free." Oh, that might be a nice setup. Or you can get an ult off.
Wow,
Unfortunately,
lots of damage with that Graves ult. And this is not looking good.
This is probably going to be game. If red team can all stay alive. Get minions. Oh, they don't have minions at the tower, unfortunately. If they had minions there, that would be an inhibitor for sure. Looks like they're going to go for the dragon. I mean, Baron would be free right now, even.
Yeah, unfortunately, that mid-wave was still coming down the lane. Weren't able to pick up any towers for that, but they will get that dragon.
Yasuo walks
that
through a
is
pink
number 2.
ward. Well, you are absolutely right. That's dragon number 2 for the red team. Fiora's trying to make a play on the Hecarim here, but good luck catching that horsey.
Hi-ho, silver away!
Well, somebody bought a sweeper. That's nice to see. I have found on the new patch, it seems like I never have as many wards as I would like to.
Yeah, me and Meow were talking about that. You know, I mean, the potential for wards before 522, how many you could actually have on the map, because obviously you could still buy greens.
Yep.
And, you know, now if you did the traditional, you know, 2 people with sweeper or whatnot, I mean, you're limiting, you know, the potential amount of wards that you have on the map, because there isn't the opportunity to buy them anymore. So either you're going to pick up that sight stone or you're going to pick up that green trinket to be able to do it. So the number of wards on the map does diminish.
I'm thinking competitive, it's probably going to lean towards the jungler getting the sight stone almost all the time. Because I've found I don't have anywhere near the number of wards I'm used to, and they don't last as long either. Looks like blue team's positioning around Baron. They might get collapsed on here. Varus is not there. This would be a 5-on-4 from... This is not looking good. Good ult from Orianna.
Good Oriole.
Ult from the Hecarim. Looks like it didn't have the fear effect.
I'll tell you, if we actually saw that spun around and they had actually let red into that Baron pit, I think the team comp of blue could have been pretty devastating there, but unfortunately they just got mispositioned there. Good Oriole, but just not enough damage by herself to do anything.
Red team's going to secure Baron. Death timers aren't too long just yet. Nice secure on Baron, but they might be able to finish the game on this next push.
Yasu rocking up mid lane, and wow!
That was a large chunk of damage from the tornado.
Just goes to show how far ahead red team is at this point.
Is that 17,000 gold?
Yeah, I mean, they're really starting to feel everything, not just the gold deficit, but also that XP deficit that we had talked about. I mean, you've got level 16s on the Fiora and Graves, and Hecarim just broke 14 now.
Bunch of flash going. Oh, they are able to lock down the Fiora and take her down.
That Fiora. So there is a glimmer of hope for blue.
I have a feeling they may have just bought themselves another minute. Surrender vote just failed for the blue team. So it looks like blue team's pretty much ready to give up on this one themselves. Oh, we got a pretty big wave of baroned up minions in this bottom tower. If red team's able to roam down here together, they can take the inhibitor, but they've decided just to dump the minions into the tower and go back to farm. Now, is this a case of them just wanting to continue farming champions for fun, or is this because they really just don't know how to end the game?
That is debatable, Colin.
That is debatable.
Meow, I'm going to have to grab another beverage. You'll have to continue this colorful commentary. I'll be back in just a moment.
Ooh, Yasuo finds Rise, and Rise goes down swiftly. Have a good night, Mighty Migster. Thanks for joining. Just a reminder, everybody watching, this is game 1 of 3. So blue team will have a chance to come back in game 2, assuming that they end up losing this one. Mighty Mixer, thank you very much for the follow, man. Blue side's just simply on damage control at the moment. Looks like red team's basically pussyfooting around the outside of blue team's base. The amount they're ahead, they could just walk in as a group and take any one of these inhibitors. Fine. Oh, we got a Varus ult. Managed to cut just about everybody. Looks like the Yasuo wind wall stopped the Ori ball. Graves is going to clean up after that. And the first base tower goes down. We can rotate towards bot lane. Oh, this Orianna is going down for sure. Ult from the Vi, the rest of the team's not there, and Vi might actually go down here. Orianna picks up the Vi kill. That was a bit of a misplay by the Vi. It's a bit of a misplay by the entire red team. If they would just do one thing as a group. Well, Morgana managed to pick up the Ori kill. Vi does get the assist. And blue team is on damage control. A bunch of GGs going back and forth. Well, coming out of the red team in all chat. Well, Varus is doing some damage. Looks to me like red team just wants to farm. Maybe they're going for full builds in this game. And they're going to back off again. They're going to come up here, pick up a little Rise kill. Perhaps if the blue team would stay in their base, the red team would group and go into their base. But as is, it looks like the red team is more interested in killing champions than winning the game. Oh, collapse mid lane here. Rise is out of position, gets Vi ulted, he's going to get bursted down. Fiora's there to help. There goes Rise, Hecarim's a little behind the action there. Meanwhile, Yasuo mid lane. Yasuo picks up a double, Zyra and Orianna, and Varus manages to turn it back and get the Yasuo. If Graves, Vi, and Fiora manage to stay together in a group here, I think they'll be able to take these two towers. It looks like they're scared to fight. They're up 20k gold. Vi's teleporting bot lane to push another wave in. This is an unfortunate state of events. I'm starting to think that it's not a case of red team playing with their food, but it's a case of red team having absolutely no idea how to take objectives. Looks like red team's going to venture into the jungle to pick up some more jungle farm when they could easily push top lane or bottom lane in and take another inhibitor. They're going to win any team fight they take as long as they're all there. I mean, that's 3 ults blown by blue side to take down the Yasuo. Where's the rest of red team? They're at Baron. Perhaps this Baron will give them the incentive they're looking for to finish this game off. Looks like pretty much everybody on the red side has 4 items into their build. Blue side, we're looking at 2 to 3 items into their build. For heaven's sakes, red team, please just group. Nope, they're gonna... Blue team's gonna make a pick on the Vi here. If this keeps up for like another 20 minutes, blue team might be able to make a comeback.
I think the answer to your question, Colin, is they do not know how to close the game out.
It certainly appears that way. And if red team doesn't learn how soon, eventually blue team's gonna catch up and farm, and the advantage is gonna be null and void from red team.
Yeah, this is a classic of I can win lane, but I don't know how to carry through to end the game. And it's unfortunate because this should have been...
Red team's gonna go in, Yasuo gets bound. Oh, there's a dead Zyra. Dead Varus, this might be it. Ooh,
This could
flash out of the
definitely
Oriole.
be it.
Yasuo's gonna run down the minion line. Well, he's not able to catch the horse, but if red team can actually manage to... Why is Graves backing? Oh, he had an item to finish. Don't want to end the game without finishing your Yohomu's Ghostblade.
Clearly got to full build.
Now they can end. Oh wait, but Yasuo's not full build. Neither is Vi or Fiora, so we might have to wait another 20 minutes. They're cotton.
They're cotton. Yeah, with these death timers, there was really no reason to back there. Definitely could have got the Nexus turrets in the least. I would venture they probably could have ended the game there.
They could have ended the game 10-15 minutes ago. Well, pick up on the Yasuo. You got a Hecarim ult in. Looks like Morgana's gonna go down. Varus is putting in some work here. Fiora's getting caught up for the rest of the blue team. Another missed Orianna ult. But another kill goes over to the blue side. Graves is putting some work on the tower, but Varus is gonna be here in time to slow it down. Ooh, Varus almost gets bursted by the Graves ult. He's got to get out of there. Graves can just jump in and shotgun his ass.
I think another solid thing to point out in these games is, that's something that I always take to the bank when you get into these 40 and 50-minute games. It's like you may be the victors at the end of the day, but with a game like that, there's obviously some stuff that you could have done to possibly have closed out early, and that's really what these two teams need to be, specifically the red team needs to be evaluating here, if they do end up pulling the V.
I do agree with you. I've noticed on this new patch with the new changes, it's very rare for a game to go past 30 minutes. And we have crested the 40-minute mark. I don't know if I can count on two hands with with all my fingers how many ults this Orianna has missed there, Sane Blaze. Ryze is pushed up to this top tower again. He might get the tower. He does get the tower. It's probably going to cost him his life.
You're dashing in here, but
Ryze uses his ult for the speed. He might actually get away.
He is out of there.
Holy shit nuggets. We got a barn burner going on here.
Sorry, Colin. I had to pick myself up off the floor after that disengage.
Oh, might have Hecarim spot in the jungle here. Who's that? Dr. Pepper 918. Thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the show.
20k gold deficit, Colin. I will bet you a skin we are somehow here for another 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Oh, look at this.
Oh,
the AoE.
You might want to take that bet, brother.
Oh, Graves ult hits a bunch of them. We got damage coming out. We got CC and damage coming from blue team. Graves is the only one left. They need to chase his ass down. Yasuo's coming into the fight.
And here comes Captain Damage.
That's got to be game.
That feeling when you can 2-on-4.
Yes. To their own benefit.
Oh, yeah, please don't back.
A lot of cooldowns were blown. But that was...
I think that seals their fate.
That will be game 1. Goes over to the red team. We'll get game 2 fired up here in just a moment. I'm sensing a Graves ban. Maybe a Yasuo and Fiora and a Vi ban as well.
Yeah, no, that early game lead just set them up for a pretty easy